I've been told over the course of these high holidays that the microphone placement is very, very key. Not only are we addressing the needs of those of us who are here physically in this room, we are also addressing the needs of those of us who are joining us virtually via our live stream. And so we want to make sure that the sound levels are where they should be. It looks like we are approximately where we should be. Okay, and yes, so wonderful. I love to learn. Those of you who have learned with me already know this, and those of you who I'm just meeting today will know this very soon. I love to learn, and I love that learning makes space to nurture our curiosity. I love that learning makes us feel empowered as we gain new insight into our world. And most of all, I love that learning can be a spiritual experience with its flashes of understanding that leave lasting impact. Now, what I don't always love about the learning process is that it can be clumsy. When we're learning how to do something, our first few attempts often don't always come out quite right. Sometimes this can be a bit silly, and sometimes this can be a bit embarrassing. I think about this combination about silly embarrassment when I think about the first sermon I gave as a rabbinic student in my internship at Beit Teshuvah, a Jewish community focused around the issue of addiction recovery. I chose to speak about gratitude. And at that particular moment in my education, the concept of gratitude seemed tired, seemed overplayed. In my sermon, I suggested that if we aren't careful, gratitude can become passé. Gratitude can become boring. After I said that, I wasn't quite sure how to gauge the community's response. They were laughing, and while they seemed to be laughing with me, they also seemed to be laughing at me. What I didn't understand at the time is that gratitude is a fundamental concept, a fundamental practice for many individuals and communities in recovery from addiction. Not only was gratitude a concept that was alive and well for this community, gratitude was so fundamental to their spiritual essence that the idea of its being boring was so nonsensical it was laughable. This clumsy moment was an essential milestone on my journey of learning about gratitude, what it means for us as Jews, what it means for those of us who are on a journey towards health and healing, and why gratitude can seem like a trend subject to the vicissitude of cool versus boring. This moment of learning piqued my curiosity as I first started to consider, why is gratitude important? About a month ago, I opened my podcast app and saw a new episode from a podcast I follow called Hand Me My Purse, in which the host Mimi Walker shares her wisdom and insight on issues of culture, mental health, and social and emotional well-being. The episode was called, Are You Truly Grateful? And Gratitude in Spite of Our Circumstances. Noting that she often addresses the topic of gratitude, Mimi Walker acknowledged that lately gratitude is a big-time buzzword. She noted how gratitude trends on social media apps, and she drew a distinction between being grateful for the gram and being truly grateful. If we express gratitude in order to gain attention on social media, she argues, we are surely missing the point. In order to fully express gratitude, we must fully feel gratitude. But what does that even mean? So she offers a definition. Gratitude is the act of feeling and communicating appreciation for the people, circumstances, and material possessions in our lives. It allows us to cherish our present in ways that make us feel in abundance rather than deprived. As a result, we become more motivated, less fatigued, and ultimately better off. She emphasizes that this is not just about big things and grandiose moments. Anything we have, anything we experience, can motivate us to feel gratitude. In other words, when we notice and appreciate aspects of our experience, both big and small, we'll feel better. We won't focus so much on our fatigue and on what we don't have. By intentionally focusing on what we do have, on the experience of having, we will be more likely to experience a feeling of abundance. That is a powerful motivation to be grateful. a powerful argument in favor of gratitude. Yet it is not specifically Jewish. So where does gratitude connect to Jewish tradition? Sarah Hurwitz, the author of the book Here All Along, acknowledges that gratitude is both a hot spiritual trend and that it's been part of Jewish practice for centuries. She cites the Moda Ani prayer, an expression of gratitude for waking up and being alive that is traditionally said each morning, immediately upon awakening, before even getting out of bed. And she explains that the Hebrew word for Jew, Yehudi, comes from the same root word as the word for giving thanks, for giving gratitude. In our community here at Adat Shalom, we give special attention each Shabbat and holiday morning to Psalm 136, a prayer of gratitude which we refer to with special fondness as the Great Hodu. Hodu Ladonai Ki Tov, the psalm begins, give thanks, give praise to God, for God is good. Hodu Le'el Hashemayim, the psalm concludes, give thanks, give praise to God in heaven. For us as Jews, gratitude is not a trend. It is our very essence. It is in our name. It is in our most essential prayers. It is the first thing we should think about, the first thing we should feel when we awaken to a new day of being alive. And for the world at large, as Mimi Walker and Sarah Hurwitz demonstrate for us, gratitude is indeed trending. Mimi Walker suggests a tangible reason why. Expressing gratitude can make us feel more motivated, less fatigued, and ultimately better off. I'll add, taking these concepts together, that gratitude for us as Jews, in the age of gratitude's trending, can be a unique opportunity. It can create an upward spiral. We can begin connecting to gratitude because it is who we are, or we can begin connecting to gratitude because we want to feel better and be better off. From either place we start, we can ultimately feel the benefits of both. We can feel better, and we can be more fully ourselves. On that note, I'm going to invite us all to participate in a gratitude challenge. But first, I'm going to explain a bit more about why and how gratitude can be a powerful force for good in our day-to-day lives. UCLA Health, in an article published in March of this year, found that practicing gratitude for 15 minutes per day, 5 days per week for at least 6 weeks, can enhance mental wellness, can promote a lasting change in perspective, and even contribute to better physical health. It can reduce depression and anxiety, relieve stress, improve sleep, and even reduce the risk of heart disease. The New York Times, in an article published in June of this year, cited these same health benefits and added that multiple studies have shown that expressing gratitude to others, to acquaintances, friends, or family can improve our relationships and help bind us more closely. No wonder that communities of recovery and healing focus on gratitude as a foundation. It can improve mental health, it can improve physical health, and it can build relationships, and it can build community. Here is our gratitude challenge for us, for this Adat Shalom community this year. For the next 10 days, starting today and finishing by Simchat Torah, I challenge us to articulate and express our gratitude. So first we'll articulate our gratitude, and then we'll express our gratitude. Each day we will articulate, using pen and paper, a voice memo, an email, or a text message, 3 things we are grateful for. These things can be monumental: a new job, a new baby, a clean bill of health. Or these things can be every day: our car, our home, our smartphone. Articulating our gratitude does not have to take a long time. It can take just a few moments. But each day, for the next 10 days, I challenge us to articulate our gratitude. And then, after we articulate our gratitude, we will express our gratitude. We'll reach out to others through phone or text or email or even face-to-face, and we will share with them the things that we are grateful for. Now, since this is an Adat Shalom Community Gratitude Challenge, we'll reach out to at least one person within our community to share our gratitude. Maybe you'll reach out to an old friend from your Havurah. Maybe you'll reach out to someone that you've recently met. If you're new to the community or you aren't sure how you should share your gratitude with, email me. I'll help connect you with someone who is also looking to share their gratitude. And since all of us here in our Adat Shalom community have connections beyond our community, we will reach out to at least one person who is not currently part of our community and share our gratitude with them as well. Perhaps we have a family member who lives far away that we wish we were in touch with more. Here's an opportunity to connect. Perhaps we have an old friend that we haven't reached out to in years, or perhaps we have a new friend that we want to get to know better. Here is an opportunity to connect. In reaching out beyond our community, we have the opportunity to expand our connections and share all of these benefits of gratitude beyond our own circle. This is our Adat Shalom Gratitude Challenge. For the next 10 days, we'll articulate 3 things we're grateful for and share our gratitude with 2 different people. When we come together again as a community on Simchat Torah in just 10 days, we will carry with us the experiences we've had as we've given voice to our feelings of gratitude, and as we've shared our gratitude with one another, building our connections and relationships in the process. And we'll see what benefits unfold. We might make new friends. We might feel more connected to our community. We might feel more motivated, more energized. We might feel less stressed. We might sleep better. We might grow in our awareness of the fundamental presence of gratitude in our prayers, in our tefillot, and in our very essence as Jews, as Yehudim. Whether we experience all of these benefits or even just a few, our experience is sure to be worthwhile. As we continue with our Yom Kippur, with our day of prayer and reflection, may we all find moments to connect to our sense of gratitude. May we feel and communicate appreciation for the people around us and for the circumstances of our lives. And may we express our gratitude through the rest of our day together in the words of our prayers and in our speaking to one another. Gemar Chatima Tova, may we all be written and sealed for a good and a sweet year.